think
What was with the stupid signs that they had? They were holding up these stupid signs.
it was childish.
Childish
It was
is that?
ridiculous.
Like,
It was.
I'm gonna hold up this sign because this matters. So I like people were changing the signs. It was
Yes.
Did you see the one that what's her name? Rashida Taliba or something like that. I forgot her name. She held up a sign. It says I farted.
Yeah. I'm with stupid. You know. They
I
changed.
steal your money. I'm a crook. It was hysterical.
And Eliel Umar, or whatever her name is. Somebody did a sign that says I married my
I
brother.
married my brother.
It's good stuff.
That's hysterical. But was that ever proven? Is that really her brother? Do you know?
That's what they say.
I don't
She
know.
did it for like immigration purposes, I guess, so he wouldn't be deported or something. Who knows? You read and hear so much stuff.
They're so full of hatred. I mean, AOC, I heard, didn't even show up last night or something.
No.
But they're so full of hatred. I mean, it's just a lot of hatred.
People are blinded by hatred.
Oh, and then they were saying, I heard some things like on, I don't know if it was X or on Instagram where, oh, what about Marjorie Taylor Greene last time at Biden's? She kept interrupting him. She kept yelling, which I think she did.
She did.
And,
Her and that other one, Bobart or whatever.
yeah. So I guess,
Look, it's out of control.
I think it's out of control on both sides.
But I don't know how you bring it back, because now everybody's like, well, everybody's playing a game of one-upsmanship, and Nancy Pelosi in a way started this, when she ripped the Trump speech
Yeah, that wasn't nice.
on national television. To me, that was
childish right there.
beneath, the office or whatever.
I don't know. I don't know where they go from here because you can't even have a conversation. I mean, if two Democrats walked in right now and just sat down at that table,
It'll be fisticuffs.
it would be like just such an argument. And I see it on on the community page that we live in. Just the way they talk. It's just
Because everybody gets emotional.
it's emotional.
That's
And then
what
I get emotional and I say things that I really don't mean. And
See, but I rather debate somebody with facts or whatever, and then if you can prove me wrong, I will stand corrected. I'm not above, there's many times I make an outrageous statement or whatever, and if you could say, Rudy, you're wrong because of this and this, and prove it to me, I'll change my opinion. I'm not going to keep defending the undefendable.
I don't know. We could go. Listen, we could have this conversation all day. I mean, the whole Robert De Niro thing. I'm so shocked. I really thought a guy like that wouldn't
I think this
have such hatred.
I think there's got to be some kind of backstory to that we're not privy to. Either he tried to get into a Trump building or a nice apartment somewhere, and Trump either screwed him or told him, no, you're not getting it or whatever.
From what I understand, Bill Maher, going back to Maher, evidently they have a history where I think, I don't want to say for sure, but I think maybe Trump sued him at one point years ago over something that he said about him, and Trump lost the lawsuit. And that's why I think they have some, bad history there. I'm not sure, but too bad, because I tell you the truth, I think if they were ever able to work it out, I think Bill Maher would actually be a good advocate for him in his corner. I really think he wants to.
Want me to tell you a little tidbit? I don't know if Terry ever told you this at one of her vodka-filled events or whatever, but do you know that in the 90s, when she was single, she was at a restaurant, I don't know if it was Nobu or one of those fancy restaurants in the city. She was dating some guy that used to run around with high-end people, and Robert De Niro hit on her.
Yeah, well, that's his restaurant.
She was going to the bathroom or whatever, and he stopped her, pinned her in the thing, and tried to pick her up, and she was like, no, I'm with somebody, blah blah blah.
I bet you he hit on a lot of people.
And
He was probably single back then.
and knowing Terry, he's a short man, so she would not
Yeah,
be with him.
she'd be towering over him.
She would. So.
She's a tall drink of water, but I'm sure. Listen, I've been to that restaurant, Nobu.
I think that may have been, I
No, but he owns that. I mean, I don't know if he still does. I don't know his personal business or what is it. But I heard that he owned it. He was a partner involved in that. So, and I've been there. It's all right. I mean, It was okay. I mean, I went a couple of times with some people. Just, you know, like any other restaurant in the city.
But that's one of
Small portions, a lot of money.
that's one of my wife's claims to fame. And then the other one, she was hit on by the Prince of Monaco at another location. She was at a club or whatever.
Is that guy Andrew? No.
I don't know. Again, this was in the 90s. He was like in a roped off section or whatever, and he sent one of his bodyguards over to like talk to her. It's like, the prince would like you to sit and have a drink with him, type thing, whatever.
They're just looking to get laid.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I'm not, you know, in my opinion, they're just looking to get laid.
And knowing my wife, she's never looking for that to happen.
She's not looking to get laid. Like, please get away from me. I know.
Please, I got this Cuban at home. And
Yeah, it's like, oh my God.
he's enough.
He's enough.
So anyway.
Takes a lot of vodka.
Yeah. Actually, not as much as you think.
No, right. Good to know. Good to know, but that's pretty funny.
Anyway, let's get out of here.
All right, let me shut these things off.